Welcome to Exotics Racing. My name is Mike Bonani, and I'm standing in the middle of our racetrack out here in Las Vegas Motor Speedway to show you the Aston Martin Vantage S. Now this is the V8 Vantage S, and that V8 under this hood produces 430 horsepower, fed to a rear-wheel drive configuration. The classic front-engine rear-wheel drive offers a lot of balance, a lot of great handling, and a lot of great acceleration around the racetrack. Now the first thing you think of when you see an Aston Martin obviously is James Bond. And like James Bond, this car has elegance, it has class, it has style. You'll notice the iconic front grille, signature Aston Martin look, beautiful flowing subtle body lines. Now since this is the S model, in addition to class and elegance, it also has a little bit of speed to it. And you note that from the little bit of carbon fiber you see around the trim of the exterior of this car. Now up front, carbon fiber front splitter adds a little bit of downforce to the front end to help keep that car planted into the pavement. And to match that, the rear deck lid has been shaped into a spoiler. So an integrated rear spoiler helps match the downforce added to the front by this front wind splitter. Now as beautiful as this car is on the outside, it's equally as beautiful on the inside. So let's hop in there and check it out. Here we are inside the Aston Martin Vantage S V8. The interior is one of my favorite interiors that we have here in the Exotics Racing fleet. It's very classy, very refined, very pretty inside of here. The finishes, nice big stitching, leather everywhere, suede headliners, suede A-pillars. Everything inside this car feels really nice, like a tailored suit, and it looks that way as well. One of the features inside this car that I think is really cool is the key. It's made of crystal. It's worth about $3,000, and you insert it right into the center of the dash. It lights up, creates an emblem, an Aston Martin emblem right in the middle. So it looks like a piece of jewelry instead of an ignition or a key. Here at Exotics Racing, we're all about how these things perform on the racetrack. So let's take this Aston Martin out on our Las Vegas racetrack, see how this thing performs. Sound good? Aston Martin also offers the Vantage in a V12 version, but me personally, I kind of prefer the V8. It's a little lighter weight up front, helps keep the car a little bit more balanced, a little better handling, I think, and that noise is hard to beat. Inside the car, the speedometer actually rotates clockwise direction and the tachometer rotates anti-clockwise direction. Kind of a cool little feature, little design element that you don't get to see until you're actually driving the car. Around the racetrack, it handles like you'd expect a front engine rear wheel drive car to handle. It doesn't have too much horsepower, so it's not really easy to get in trouble with. It's a very forgiving car, very easy to drive. As long as you treat it with a little bit of respect, it'll treat you with that same respect in return. Turning on it's very good with that front engine setup. Nice and balanced, smooth. Everything about this car is smooth. Until you get to the shifts. Now the shifts, there's a little bit of delay between shifts. It kind of feels like you're driving an actual manual transmission car, even though it is a paddle shifted car. It has that delay much as it would if you're physically moving a clutch pedal in and out, moving that gear position sensor. Seats are nice and comfortable in this car, both for the road and the track. They hold you in decently well as you're going through the corners. That sound, I just cannot get over that sound. Now the brake system on this car also works really well. It's really good at stopping this thing, slowing it down so you can make it through that corner as quickly as you possibly can. Get the nose pointed at your exit, squeeze on that throttle, rev that car up to 7,000 RPMs. There you go, brake hard, downshift, slowly release the brakes, keep the front tires gripping, squeeze it on, a little wiggle on acceleration. Beautiful car to drive. Beautiful. And you can come out to Las Vegas, drive one of our Aston Martins, play James Bond for the day. You could do that for 5 laps, just $249, $40 an additional lap after that. Come out here, you've got to experience this thing.